Hey guys, I'm Rodin. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit Incorporated. Today I'm going to be doing the daily astrology and tarot reading for June 22nd and June 23rd. I'm combining them because I have to not work on a work day this week for some family stuff. So I gotta combine one of these. So here we are. Hello. So let's get right into the astrology. So for the 22nd, actually, let me preface it with this. There are long-term aspects and short-term aspects that I'm talking about every day. I'm not going to talk about them in great detail every video because that's just going to get really repetitive and monotonous. So I'm just going to tell you which video to refer back to if you want more detail or information on those certain aspects, okay? So on the 21st, we still have Saturn square Uranus and Neptune sextile Pluto. We also still have Venus trine Neptune. I'm like, what was it? Looking at my notes. And Sun trine Jupiter. All of these aspects will still be with us for a little bit. Those short-term ones that I mentioned, the latter two, Venus and the Sun, they'll be with us for a little bit too. The Sun being trine Jupiter is getting stronger actually from the 22nd to 23rd, while Venus trine Neptune is getting a little bit weaker, but both still strong in their own right. If you want to learn more about these aspects in great detail, like I said, I mentioned them a lot. I talked about them a lot in the June 21st video, so go ahead and check that out if you guys are curious, okay? Now, what I want to focus on for the 22nd is the moon being in Scorpio. Moon's been in Scorpio since the tail end of Sunday of the 20th on the solstice, which I hope you guys enjoyed the solstice, by the way. We have moon in Scorpio at 28 degrees, sextile Pluto in Capricorn at 26 degrees, and Pluto is retrograding. So this aspect is actually just amplifying what we've already been experiencing while the moon has been in Scorpio. You know, a lot of things have been highlighted to us in a way where we're getting a lot of clarity on things we've been struggling with for the last 6 months. And I say the last 6 months because the moon in Scorpio has been playing off of those long-term aspects that are listed here. They're listed over here. The Saturn square Uranus and Neptune sextile Pluto. A lot about our personal power and independence and freedom and what are our rules, what's our truth, how do we not be restricted by other people or be restricted by society, like what is the balance of our obligations between us and other people and boundaries and pushing our agenda or keeping our agenda to ourselves. I mean, this whole year, and also with the North Node being in Gemini and South Node being in Sag, is all about evolving your truth and your consciousness and awareness and all of that. Evolving your truth to a deeper level, a higher level of truth, to the point where you can own that. You can own that, and you can walk around with that, and you don't have to impose it on other people. And you can also allow people to maintain their truth, but not be imposed on by their truth. It's a very funky balance, and it's a hard thing for this collective to learn, but we're learning it. So the moon being sextile Pluto, like I said, is just amplifying that, right? Because Pluto already rules Scorpio, and here it is kind of like facing off the moon that's in that sign of Scorpio. So I expect this aspect to actually bring in a lot of clarity by way of revealing secrets. Pluto's a deep diver. Like Pluto likes to dig shit up that's been dead and buried, right? Secrets, corruption, that sort of thing, you know, wounds as well, and painful shit. And Scorpio's here to transmute that. Scorpio is here to look at the dead, decayed things that Pluto is bringing to the surface and transmute it, heal it, make it into something else, release it. That's what Scorpio is doing for us at this time. And like I said, it will most likely be centered around whatever you've been struggling with personally in the last 6 months as it relates to any restrictions you've been feeling or personal freedom issues, obligation issues, that sort of stuff. Now, Capricorn and Scorpio actually both have to do with money. Capricorn more so than Scorpio. But so I also expect that to kind of come up as well. If there's been any like dysfunctions you've had around money, issues with money, or if there's been any secrets or corruption around money for you or your business or other people's business, other people's money, I expect that to come out. I wouldn't even be surprised if we see something on a global stage about that too, more governmental shit coming to light. Just is what it is. Also, this is also an opportunity to work on any sexual dysfunctions as well, because, you know, Scorpio is Scorpio, Scorpio will be Scorpio. But we also have a lot of water energy at this time that's helping us to heal and facilitating Scorpio to do this as well. We also have Mars in Leo, and Venus is moving into Leo very soon. And Leo is also a sign that likes to have some fun, that likes to be romantic and flirty and sexy and all that good stuff. So don't be surprised if you're facing some sexual issues, or if you have them, you're facing them. Or if you're needing some healing, you might find that by way of sexual healing, or even through a romantic partner or some flirtatious fun. All right. Also, sorry, most they're like, talk about this. Also by way of Cancer, we have a lot of Cancer energy still. We are in Cancer season. Happy birthday to my Cancers out there. You also find healing by way of feminine energies, and even around like mother issues will be highlighted as well for any of you out there. Actually, parental, I'm going to say parental issues in general, because we have a lot of Capricorn facing off as well with all of this too. Okay. So that's that for the 22nd. For the 23rd, those same term, long-term, short-term aspects are still here. Like I said, the Sun trine Jupiter will be a little bit stronger at 0 degrees exact. And then Venus trine Neptune will be a little bit weaker with a 2-degree orb. Now on the 23rd, which is kind of cool, the moon moves into Sag. And I like this actually for this time period, because we are working a lot with belief systems at this time, and what is truth and how to respect truth and not like subject other people to, this is my truth, you must know this and you must be this, all that craziness, right? We're learning not to be like that anymore. That's the biggest lesson, takeaway from all of this. But what Sag is doing, the moon in Sag is taking what moon in Scorpio has been giving us and putting us through, and making it a little bit more fun, making it a little bit more lighthearted, and also giving us a little bit more confidence back to be, hold on, cars. Everybody's got such loud engines and shit. The moon in Sag is also making it easier for us to kind of stand strong in our independent thinking and in our independent truth, in order to own our truth, not impose it on other people, and listen to other people's truths and not be imposed on by their truth, right? Respect, my truth, your truth, all truth, right? It's nice. I like it. So the moon in Sag is at 13 degrees, and it's going to be sextile Saturn at 12 degrees, Aquarius, retrograde, and opposing Mercury in Gemini at 16 degrees. So that first aspect, the moon sextile Saturn, just enhancing our ability to kind of step into our independence a little bit more, and kind of, you know, move away from like traditional thinking, move away from the rules, create our own rules, having that level of independence and independent thinking, right? Beautiful aspect. Oh God, sorry, let me get some water. Oh, okay. Now the moon is opposing Mercury in Gemini, right? So what's interesting with this, the moon opposing Mercury in Gemini is actually a weaker aspect than the sextile Saturn, but it still plays a role. This is going to challenge us a little bit in saying, have you actually learned, right? Have you actually learned to evolve your level of truth and not force it on other people? Especially Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius energy. Hey, Saggies. But shadowy Sag energy, extreme Sag energy is, I know truth and you must convert to my truth. That is shadowy Sag energy, and I will be persistent about it, and I will not shut up about it. That is shadowy Sag energy. But really elevated, evolved Sag energy, really high vibe, high frequency Sag energy is the Sage. Oh God, excuse me. It's the Sage. It's a wizened energy. It's, I do know this and I do know that, but always being open-minded to what else you can learn, right? So that's the kind of energy we need to kind of be in and step into. And we're going to be challenged to do so with that opposing Mercury Gemini energy. And again, this is basically the takeaway of the North Node in Gemini period. How can we evolve our truth and keep learning, and also not force that shit on other people and allow everyone to own their own truth? It's awesome. And coming into a place of unity is going to be a result of that within ourselves and of course as a collective. Last thing I want to mention about the moon being in Sag, with all this air energy with Gemini and Aqua, there is going to be a little bit more like emphasis on travel, as you guys probably already know that, especially when it comes to short distance travel, like cars and shit like that. You might even start to like want to go on trips more. All of a sudden in your area, you might all of a sudden notice more tourists, especially if you live here. Just saying. Just saying. It might also be a few days that feel really busy where you might feel like you're out and about a lot. And if you are out and about a lot, then you might get some like irritation if you're having to be out and about with other people or a group of people and having to do what they want to do. So just know that might also play into your lessons here for like the 23rd to the 25th kind of time period. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of busy, chaotic energy, but I feel like I'm already getting channelings for the reading here. So I'm going to just stop it there and let's get into the reading. Hey guys. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let's see what's calling me for the 22nd to 23rd. Keep in mind, the tarot reading is general. Even though I'm doing this for 22nd, 23rd, I am just keeping it open for whatever messages need to come forward. So this could pertain to something you've gone through already or could go through in the near future or going through right now. And then it's not going to be for everybody, but I do get a lot of channelings. So stick around. There could be something here for you. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling a lot of impulsivity. It's like, oh, I'm trying to just feel what deck is going to be, right? And I can feel myself jumping. Like not like not going from my intuition, but going from like my gut in a way that just feels too fast or too quick. You might feel like things are starting to pick up a lot of momentum, and it might give you a little bit of anxiety. So just know if you're feeling anxiety, it could just be that things are moving too fast, or you could feel too busy. Again, especially when the moon moves into Sag on the 23rd, depending on your time zone, you could have that feeling that like things are moving too fast, or you're too busy, or you're wanting to be very impulsive. Okay. We're gonna do cosmic. That feels right. Any messages for the collective? Any messages for the collective, please? It's interesting. I am feeling this sigh of relief. I feel like this is something that you guys it'll be with you for a little bit. I feel like this is almost from the weekend. It feels like it's like a prolonged sigh, a prolonged relief. I feel like it came to you because you've gotten some clarity. It's like you can breathe again. It feels really good. I like that. It feels like an emotional weight is gone. Some very stressful energy is gone. It's almost like, you know, like when you're like, or like contracting. I was like, what's the word? You're like doing this. Your muscles contract for like a long period of time, and then you can finally like relax them. But it's like, it's got that long period of like, of feeling so freaking good. Like, you know, depending on how long you've been like this. Yeah, it feels like some prolonged stress is like suddenly just gone. Stress or emotional, stress. Any messages for the collective, please? I'm getting a lot of third eye energy. Just made my head hurt. I'm getting a lot of third eye energy. You guys might be getting a lot of intuitive hits. Oh, birds. We have a lot of water energy. We've got a lot of Cancer. We got a lot of Pisces. We're moving from Scorpio to Sag. Sag is the intuitive fire sign. We also have Aqua. It's like a lot of intuitive energy at play. So pay attention to the little intuitive hits you're getting. It could really help you. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of blue. Just getting a lot of blue. It's interesting. I feel like that's what it is. It's telepathy. It's like, I was gonna say, I feel like there's a lot of talking, but not a lot of talking. So there's a lot of telepathy going on here between you, and I feel like many people, not just one person might be highlighted for you personally. But I just, because I'm like tuned into you guys, I just feel a lot of that shit. I feel a lot of telepathy. A lot of telepathy. I almost feel a conversation that's coming up that's really needed to have with somebody. but it's like you're having it telepathically instead of like physically having it, which I kind of love. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love that. You know what I mean? It's like when you know someone so well, or you're just in sync like that, and it's like you can sit in a room and just look at them and they know what you're trying to say. It has that kind of vibe to it. It's like it's a very honest conversation. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of Sag energy is going to help us to be more blunt if we need to be about our truth and expressing that. Again, don't go shadowy to converting people to your truth. Um, some of you guys might have been like that for these last few days. Scorpios may probably make you realize that you need to like cool your jets and calm it down a little bit. But yeah, I'm feeling like very blunt conversations needing to be had. And at the core of it is you really speaking on what your truth is and what clarity you've come to in recent past. It feels serious. It just feels serious. It has a very serious tone to it, but I feel like it's happening telepathically for a lot of you, not even physically. And that's the thing. It's like once you come into some sort of understanding or awareness, everything will just start to shift naturally without you doing anything. The shift happens because you've shifted from unawareness about something to awareness about something. And just doing that affects everything around you and everything you're connected to, which is everything, right? And so the conversation you need to have with somebody, I don't even think it's going to really, you're going to even really need to say anything. I think it's just going to naturally, things are going to naturally shift the way you need them to. Yeah, I almost want to say wait on speaking it physically. You might be very surprised to just see things fall into place. Any messages for the collective? Sorry about the cars, guys. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, see? Ugh. This is a block in communication. That's how I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it as like there's been something that's been difficult to say. Eight of Wands in reverse can also mean that there's been difficulty in moving forward or taking action on something. It's also my designated Mercury retrograde card, which is officially over at this time, freshly over, but over nonetheless. So yeah, you've been struggling. Something's been hard. You have some clarity now. And it's like, it's interesting because they were showing me a lot of blue, and I was getting mostly third eye, but some of you guys, you could have been having some throat chakra stuff going on here. It's hard to say something, or it's just better left unsaid. I keep feeling like the awareness is all you needed to shift a situation here. So I definitely, like I said, I would wait on being impulsive on saying something. Just see if things will naturally shift just because you're aware now. Any messages for the collective? Ooh, yeah, yikes. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Wands in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, to me that feels like a massive block. That to me feels like a block. And this can relate to anything specific, as like in the realm of like, you know, scarcity mindset, or feeling like your money troubles have really been holding you back or holding you down, or you haven't been able to speak to anybody about your financial troubles or financial woes, or about being at a low in your life, or feeling just flat out scared to speak. Oh, I'm getting that actually. Being flat out scared to speak or to say something, or feeling like you really just are stuck and you can't move in a certain direction, like that kind of energy, right? Again, whatever you've been struggling with, I feel like you've gotten awareness recently or will get awareness recently. And that awareness is like all you kind of need for things to shift. I keep having this feeling of like, wait to say it, like wait to have those hard conversations. Wait to have, they're correcting me, wait to have the blunt conversations. Wait for it, because you're going to shift out of this. I can feel it. You're going to shift out of this. If you already if you haven't yet, you're going to, and it's because you're going to have some sense of awareness of something. And I think that's seriously all you needed. And I think what you've been waiting for too. Judgment in reverse. Some of you guys have been really afraid that you've been making a mistake. I just felt that in my heart. Yeah, I just felt that in my heart. I didn't like that. All of a sudden, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Some of you have been really, really afraid that you've been making a mistake, or you're afraid to make a mistake, or you're afraid you're going to say the wrong thing, or that you're afraid of saying something in particular. Like, that's a different kind of stuff I'm getting with this. And it's made you feel really restricted and really stuck. Some of you, it's made you feel really angry. Some of you, it's led to miscommunications or actually not being able to really express your truth, because I feel like there's been a sense of unawareness or lack of awareness going on in this. And when that awareness comes, this is all going to shift anyway. But yeah, that's how that feels to me. Afraid of making a mistake, afraid you've already made a mistake, or feeling so stuck and so restricted and just so scared and feeling like you can't speak on it or that you shouldn't say something. And again, I think because you've had the lack of awareness, some of you didn't know even how to express it. It just feels like frustration and anger that's like being expressed, but it's really coming from a place of fear. Yeah, it's really coming from a place of fear. Temperance, hi Sag. Beautiful. Balance, harmony, acceptance, woosah, soothing, healing. I love it. I love Temperance coming in there. Let's see what's going to come with Temperance. Any other messages for the collective, please? Like I said, it's going to shift. It's going to shift. We have Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys, it's that you're actually going to get a little bit of divine assistance. Temperance I look at as like divine intervention. Page of Pentacles is the friendship card. It is like, you know, an ally card. It can also be about having a new plan or a new sense of study or some new resources coming in here. But I feel more than anything, it just feels like it's nice. It just feels like ally. It feels like ally. It feels like help. It feels very soothing. It feels very calming. It feels like support. Thank you. Thank you. It's support. There's some sort of support coming in here for you, whether it's just through your guides and your spirit team or through someone in your life who really is loyal to you and really is there for you. Again, preceding this, there's been this like fear. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's making my chest feel. There's been this fear that you've already made a mistake or you will make a mistake or that you can't speak on something or you shouldn't speak on something. Really kind of being in it alone, I really have to say. And again, there's a lack of awareness that's been contributing to this or making it worse, making the experience worse. And then here is an ally, a friend, in the physical or not, here to help make that better. We just have to believe that. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, cups runneth over. Oh, I love it. 10 of Cups. This is just like, what a switcheroo, right? What a switcheroo. It really feels like a 180 energy to me. I feel like this is what you've been in, and then I feel like the moon in Scorpio is going to take you out of this, and then I feel like the Sag energy is just going to put you in this. And again, I keep feeling like there's going to be some kind of support or allied energy that's going to come in and help you to just to help you, be there for you, help you to move through that Scorpio energy, help you to relax a little bit here. That 10 of Cups energy is so beautiful in this, especially with Temperance being there. I mean, all of it's beautiful because it's just true, genuine, authentic support and love. That's all it is. But it's beautiful nonetheless. This is available to you. Some of you might be very surprised by that, but it is there for you. Some of you, thank you. Give me so many messages. I didn't even get all the cards out. That awareness, they're bringing up the awareness. Some of you, the awareness is actually helping you to shift your perspective, to understand that there isn't anything to be really afraid of here. There's not anything to be afraid of. And this 10 of Cups, it's almost like you can see it now. I don't know why some of you feel like you've been blind to this. So there's a group of you where you've been blind to this 10 of Cups. Is what I'm getting. It's been there. It's been in front of your face. You've had it the whole time. You've been blind to it because you've been in this too long or too intensely. It just feels intense. I seriously feel like I can't breathe. Some of you guys might have some serious anxiety or had some serious anxiety. I feel like I can't breathe with this shit. And the awareness was, that's exactly what I was feeling. The awareness is all you needed. The awareness is all you needed. So again, you might be getting some help or healing advice, support from someone in the physical, right? Or not the physical. Either way, you can see this 10 of Cups now. The fear is not blinding you anymore. Yeah, the fear is not blinding you anymore. Again, I keep also wanting to say, don't impulsively have those blunt conversations. See how things shift naturally because you've shifted now. And since you've shifted, it should just fall into place. Now, you might end up needing to have those blunt conversations at some point in time, but don't jump to do it just yet. Just see what happens. See if it's necessary. Ooh, is that what I think it is? It is. Oh, nice. Queen of Wands. Look at you, confident. That's Aries energy, but I'm going to think the moon and Sag. Like I said, there's going to be a confidence coming in here that is really amping up your confidence and being independent and just being you. Queen of Wands is the best at doing that. And there you are. Nice. Last card is that Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Overall, and whether you're male or female, don't matter. Overall, we have the moon. Oh, yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling. The 5 of Cups. Page of Cups. Ooh, here we go. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. I'm going to stop it there with the overall energies. So that's kind of what I was feeling when I was over here. When I was over here with you guys. All of that is kind of the epitome of what I was feeling. So with the moon and the 5 of Cups, I mean, let's not even go here yet. Let's just focus on this. It's a lot of water. You got Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer all wrapped up in this. And like I said, we've got all 3 of those energies from Sunday to Tuesday. You know, this side of the world time. I live in Hawaii, for those of you wondering. Anyway, I put the time zones on the, whatchamacallit, on the little sheet thing. You know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm losing my words. 5 of Cups is the energy of grief, sadness, and grief. And that's what I was feeling. Like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe because of all the fear and the crippling fear and sadness and pain. The moon is illusion. It's illusion. And also whatever pain or loss or grief that has been just kind of lurking around, that has been even hidden from yourself, you've been unaware of. Like I said, there's an awareness that's going to come in here that's going to shift you out of this. And it's going to be that awareness of this 5 of Cups. You've been unaware of that, or that this has been affecting you or lurking or making life a little hard for you, that this has been contributing to this. We got 5 5s here, so 2 5s here. Very indicative of change. And so this isn't going to be a stranger to you anymore. You're going to have some sense of clarity about it you didn't have before, or just awareness that it's actually there. And that awareness, Page of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and 9 of Swords in reverse. It's all about the themes I talked about. That 9 of Pentacles in reverse is screaming disempowerment, lacking in confidence, afraid to stand on my own, or can't stand on my own. It's all those themes I talked about with Saturn being square Uranus, right? Issues around personal freedom, personal power, independence, boundaries, my truth versus other people's truth, independently being my own person away from the crowd and standing on my own if I have to. That is the epitome of 9 of Pentacles, and here it is in reverse. That Page of Cups is you being honest with yourself, because you now have the awareness of that, and that was hidden from you until now, or the depths of it were hidden from you until now. So you can thank Scorpio for helping bring that up to the surface. This is, again, Scorpio energy specifically. So now that you have that awareness of your own personal issues when it comes to that, again, some of you guys, it might actually be financial issues. I know the birds are loud here. Well, especially with that 5 of Pentacles right there. Or it might be some financial issues, or it might even be issues around, I love them, but they're so loud. Or it could even be issues around commitment. 9 of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who is losing their independence to be a partner, a pair, so to speak, part of others. The Knight of Swords in reverse is inability to speak the truth, or even lashing out. I'm actually getting lashing out. I am getting lashing out here. Some of you have been lashing out from this place of insecurity, lashing out from this place of fear. I think I was picking that up earlier because I'm getting a little bit of that anger. Yeah, I'm getting a little anger again. I'm getting anger again. Yeah, you're having a lot more awareness about this behavior, about this tendency, about why you've been struggling, why you've been stressed out, understanding the depths of where that comes from. And it's coming from a place of insecurity or having your independence threatened on some level, and whatever deeper issue for you personally is lurking there is connected to a Five of Cups. Loss, grief, depression, sadness, can't stop focusing on the past, can't stop focusing on pain, can't stop focusing on wounds, or some kind of wound that's deeply buried in your past here. Okay? And it's going to be personal to all of you guys. So no point in me trying to tap into all the details of that particular Five of Cups, because it's going to be different for all of you. Okay? All right. Let's get into this a little bit more. I want to look at what do I want to look at? I'm not interested in this because you're shifting out of it. Let's not focus on the fear. You're shifting out of it. You're accepting it. You're becoming more aware. And it's going to be personal to you. Let's look at what's coming ahead. Look at that beautiful energy. Look at that. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. I want to look at the Page of Pentacles because I feel like, again, you're shifting your perspective and you'll be able to actually see. Sorry. Family stuff. You'll actually be able to see this Ten of Cups that you were blind to before. But also, again, I feel such like a supported, allied energy in the physical and non-physical. But it's all centered on this Page of Pentacles. So let's take a look at that. Oh, I forgot I have those. Got my little mini Rider-Waite. Let's do that. And then we're going to look at you as the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Princess of Pentacles. Tell me the Princess of Pentacles. Sorry, they're also telling me this. Because some of you are going to be learning this lesson, it doesn't have to be today, but near future, recent past, learning this lesson of you can be you and in your sovereignty and own your truth and keep learning, and not impose it on other people, and then also vice versa, respecting other people's truth and not let them impose that on you. Because you are learning that, you're actually able to be part of a Ten of Cups. That skill set, that understanding is kind of essential to be able to share cups with people in a healthy way. They wanted me to say that. Okay. I have the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what we got here. Interesting. So this Knight of Cups came out sideways. So I don't know if it wants to be upright or reversed, and it's not. I'm not feeling it either way. So I'm just gonna let you know that it's a sideways. But Knight of Cups just came out. I'm gonna keep him sideways. So I have the Page of Pentacles. Sorry. Thought I was on Do Not Disturb, so that's my bad. Ooh, and then we got Temperance in reverse. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, there we go, with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So what has been really getting in your way this whole time, right? What's been really keeping you in this energy, keeping you in that not so happy place? It's that. I do, again, this Ten of Cups feels like it's been here. It feels like it's been in front of your face the whole time, or it's been around you, but you haven't been able to see that, and that's what you're going to be realizing. That's the awareness you're going to be coming into. With the Knight of Cups, yes, I'm keeping him sideways, and Temperance in reverse, it's almost like this like constant, it's a constant, feels kind of constant. It's like I'm getting like a checks and balances in the back of your head of like cars. If something is actually real, like worth trusting, God, it's such a... Yeah, something's actually real and worth trusting. I just keep getting this fear of having your independence being infringed upon, or having your, like, your little safety bubble infringed upon, but really at the end of the day, it's because something deep down isn't there for you in your own sense of security and independence or personal power. I keep getting lashing out too. I keep getting that. Like, I keep getting these little fits of, like, uneasiness and anxiety and anger, but that's because it's coming from a place of fear. It's coming from that helplessness. Thank you. That's what I was feeling. I was feeling helplessness. Ooh, okay. Some of you guys are gonna have a hard time admitting that, is what they just told me, because that's coming in right next to the Page of Cups, where you're having that honesty to yourself about this Five of Cups energy. There's a feeling of helplessness that feels kind of, it's not childlike. I feel like it's coming from, like, childhood is what I want to say. But yeah, with this Nine of Cups, I feel like this is someone around you, or even just the concept of inviting love, right? The concept of inviting emotional support and trusting it and being open to it and feeling comfortable with it, and not feeling like I can't, mistake, loss, scarcity, fear. It might not even be that extreme for some of you, but it's just, that's just how I'm getting it. Anyway, so that awareness is helping you to shift, being able to see that this Ten of Cups is right in front of your face. Cards are slippery. And again, some of you, this is going to be in the form of, like, physical support from, like, an ally of yours, someone who's really got your back, who truly has your back, they're also telling me, even if you've questioned it, they have your back. And some of you, the support is etherical, non-physical. So I have the Page of Pentacles. That top card, yeah. Five of Cups, clarity about what? Clarity about what? The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. Yeah. Overall, we have, wow, the Moon again. The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, Six of Cups in reverse. Yep. Five of Pentacles, I see. Oh my God. Oh my God. The World with Judgment. Forget about her cycle. It's like, don't ruin my moment. Wow. These two cards together, I mean, talk about a major fucking shift, right? Here's your shift, and it's major. Some of you, it's life-changing with the World being there and Judgment being there. You're definitely getting a little bit of a divine assist with Judgment and Temperance being out here as well. But let's talk about the cards that came up before. So again, with the Moon is what you have had a lack of awareness of. That Page of Pentacles, it's around the realm of, like, loyalty and allyship and real support here. And also just how you are, like, looking at those things for yourself. And here is your past. I almost said ugly past. The Six of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, wherever that fear is stemming from, whatever that unhappiness is, whatever that emotional distress is, it's rooted in a Five of Cups energy, and you are becoming aware of what that is finally. But again, you've just been slightly unaware with the Moon of what that is. And then you become aware. Yeah, unpleasantness there. And then not only do you become aware, but you go through a major shift. And you allow yourself to see the Ten of Cups. Very nice. And then you become the Queen of Wands. So let's take a look. There's no way we can't look at that. Do Tarot Illuminati. Then we'll pull some advice. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Sun in reverse. Yeah, you've been blind to some happiness here. Sorry, I hate saying it, but that's actually what I'm getting with the Sun in reverse. And like I said, I was feeling that the whole time that you've been blind to this Ten of Cups energy that's been there. Ooh, we got the Tower on the bottom. Um, you've been blind to some like real emotional fulfillment and joy, and it feels like it's about camaraderie. It feels like it's about allyship and support and loyalty, like people who are real, people who are legit, people who are ride or die, people who just got your back, right? Whether it is in the realm of family, so you guys are, a lot of you are going to realize it stems from family issues, or friends could even just be lovers. It's like it's your tribe, right? Oh, talking about the Queen of Wands. This feels so deeply rooted, this Five of Cups energy. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, please. That was a weird noise. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Oh, interesting. Queen of Pentacles in reverse just came out, and it landed right on top of this. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is very focused on themselves. Can also be seen as someone who's like a little greedy. Also somebody who has like chaotic energy, who's not very like, I was gonna say focus on details, but they gave me the word responsible. Who's not very responsible. That's interesting. That's just what they gave me. So that's just what I channeled. I feel like this is energy you guys were in. That Queen of Pentacles in reverse when you were there, when you were here. When you were here and not realizing that this is the cause of it, you were unaware of that was causing you to be in this situation or in this energy. And you had this like Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Sun in reverse, blind to that, blind to what was possible. Okay, they just gave me another channeling, and I feel really weird about saying it, but I'm just going to say it. You can't really have really amazing relationships or a tribe or have that support and allyship and closeness if you can't respect yourself. I don't know why it's going there. I feel like some guys need to hear this, right? Because how can you respect a tribe? How can you respect a group? How can you respect other people if you don't truly respect yourself? For some of you, this Five of Cups might be connecting to some self-worth issues for some of you, or whatever that they said insecurity. Thank you. Connecting to that sense of insecurity. I know it sounds harsh. I'm just a channeler. Now we have Three of Pentacles that just came out. Beautiful with the Ace of Swords. You just get it now, man. You just get it. You just see how it's possible to really embrace Ten of Cups, to really embrace unity, to really embrace people and not be afraid, not have this lurking, dragging you down and keeping you here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, please. Some of you, this is like the ultimate lesson of interdependent relationships, but as it like really starts from the self, right? Wow. I love it. Putting a death to illusion. This is awesome. Ending the confusion, ending the unawareness. You pulled that skeleton from the deep, dark blue sea of your emotions. And you shifted. Yeah, wow. And then Four of Cups in reverse coming in after the moon. There's been some illusions around loneliness, is what I'm getting to for some of you with that energy. Again, you're putting an end to all of this. It does feel a little like a little mini quick dark night of the soul. It's just because you gotta like face this Five of Cups energy, right? But the Four of Cups in reverse is like this illusion that you're alone, this illusion that you've been abandoned, or that you're on your own. It's an illusion, but you're putting an end to that. Hierophant just came out. Same with the Queen of Wands. Yep, now we have the Hierophant. Faith and lessons learned with the Hierophant coming in here. Major lessons learned. And spiritual evolvement. Evolvement, is that right? Evolvement? Evolution. Overall, we have the Page of Swords. Oh! Ace of Cups. Five of Wands in reverse, putting down the fight, with the Six of Wands in reverse, putting down those feelings of you're at a loss, right? Putting down that shit, and then the Star, healing and enlightenment. Oh my God, that is so cool. This awareness that you have is allowing you to shift. So the awareness of that helps you to get out of this, helps you to uncover that Five of Cups, helps you to face those awful, unpleasant feelings, and for some of you, memories. It allows you to have a massive freaking shift. Massive shift. And then you start to be very honest with yourself. A lot of cards, hold on. About some of the behavior you've had, your anxiety, your stress, why you might lash out sometimes because it's feelings of insecurity or helplessness or feelings of losing your independence or losing your sense of safety that you've created for yourself. But at the end of the day, it's on illusion because this was still here and this was still contributing it to it. And you shift out of that, like I said, you get some help, you start to see that Ten of Cups has been there the whole time. You start to see that you actually have friends, you have allies, you have support, whether it is in the physical or non-physical. And especially some of you have someone in your life, a Knight of Cups energy, that you have been on the fence about, but you will have clarity on that individual if you're in that boat. And you become the Queen of Wands. Super strong in your independence, super strong in your truth, very confident, and also seeing that it is possible to build with other people. It is possible to have stability. You can see how to do it now because you can see the Ten of Cups and you can just see the truth of this Five of Cups that's been plaguing you, whatever it is to you personally. You end the illusion. You end the illusions. I keep dropping cards. You end the illusions. And some of you have some illusions around abandonment, rejection, and all of that. Some of you, there's some self-worth stuff going on there with the insecurity, right? If you can't respect yourself, how can you respect being part of a tribe? To have the Ten of Cups, you got to hit the 9 first, right? And the 9 of Pentacles first. And you really learned some lessons here. You've really learned some lessons. You're grown. And then overall, you can just see it. That awareness, man. You can just see it. You can just see it. You can see happiness. You can see more of what love really is, right? What more of being open and receptive really is. I don't know why I hold it like that. Really is. And you put down these awful energies of loss and fight and conflict and stress and anxiety and I made a mistake. I might make a mistake with them. No, I don't have enough of this. I don't have enough of that. I can't do, all that, all of that mess. And you start to heal. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I love it. It's an awesome read. Let's get an advice card. I feel like it's almost not even necessary, but let's just do it anyway. I'm going to do a Goddess Power card. I keep meaning to update the links below, and I keep forgetting because I'm still not quite settled. So hard to get settled. So much paperwork to do. Any advice regarding the spread? Advice or insights regarding the spread? Two more. Any advice or insights regarding this spread? Whoa. Okay, well, I'm not taking all of those. Hold on, guys. That's just way too many. Although I will say there's one that's kind of standing out. I'm not going to keep it. Okay, there is one that was kind of standing out. I'm not keeping it, but I am going to show you. Yeah, that's a card. 37 cyclical energies, closing cycles, opening cycles. Massive shift, like I said, the past. This goddess's name is... It's hard for me to tell with the font here. Animosian? I think it's Animosian. I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what that first letter is. Again, I'm not going to keep it, but pretty obvious as to why this is coming up, right? Being aware of that Five of Cups energy, whatever that has been for you personally, and way shifting out of this. But I'm going to shuffle one more time. It flew out of my hand, so maybe, you know what? It wants to stay. So I'm going to keep it here, but I am going to pull another one. She's like, I'm staying on this board. I don't know why you keep putting me back. Funny. All right. Can I get a card, please? One more. And then I'm going to read both of them to you guys. We have Farah. Alliance. It came out reverse. I'm going to read the reverse one, but Alliance. No shit. Alliance. Is 21 breaking down to a 3? Yeah. So let's go ahead and read these. 37. Animosian, right? Animosian? No, it's an M. Excuse me. Sorry. So that's an M right there. How do I say that? Nemosian? Nemosian? That might be how you pronounce that. There are certain moments within your personal history that hold great treasure for you now. When you examine your memories, which are the domain of Greek goddess Nemosian, empowered wisdom is revealed. The lessons you find are like sacred talismans contained within your past like fossils in amber. Right now, you can trust your instincts that if something brings to mind your past, it indeed has a kernel of the old and the new. This is an amazing opportunity to make informed decisions and do things differently. This goddess has another powerful message for you. There are many choice points in life where you have the power to make beautiful changes and become more creative, empowered, and alive. Yes, sometimes memories that live in cells of your body will trigger palpable fear, but you can move beyond your past to discover new territories, and a new vision of freedom will come to you. You won't see the past the same anymore, as wisdom replaces numb acceptance. The memories will change because you've changed. This freedom is gained by willingness and curiosity. Relationships become rich with potential, and all your natural choices will no longer fall into old patterns that are not serving you. Get rid of that freaking Five of Cups. The goddess Nemosian wants you to experience this miracle. I love this reading. This is awesome reading. I just love when it feels so good like this. You know, I can feel like I can taste the happiness. It just feels nice. And then we're going to read Farah, Alliance. I can't believe that. If there were 2 words that had to describe this whole reading, it'd be the past. I guess that's 3 words. The past and alliances, right? Or Hera. That's Hera, not Farah. Hera. The font is hard. Font's hard. Okay. Okay. Now, like I said, this one's reversed. It came out reversed. So I'm just going to read the reversal of it. There is a feeling of unease that sets in when you're in an unhealthy power dynamic with another person. As a result, you may compete and blame others for your discomfort, just as the god Hera did when faced with evidence of the many betrayals of her husband Zeus, king of the god of Olympus. Like she did, you might even stand up for someone who abuses their power to avoid seeing your own role in perpetuating the myth that you need to be a certain way to be accepted or valued. You may think the benefits of your willful blindness outweigh the price you're paying, but Hera knows that this will not serve you as an empowered sovereign person. Fear and denial make for a potent hypnosis, one that's passed down generation to generation. Yeah, so like I could feel the family shit going on in here for some of you guys. So some of this is really family stuff. No one chooses this dynamic intentionally. You may have stayed in a disrespectful relationship because you felt that the alliance served you in some way, such as giving you security or status. There's that Nine of Pentacles energy. Hera wants you to be aware of these traits in yourself and be empowered in your own right, not through attaching yourself to the dominant power for a false sense of safety. Stand tall and choose collaborative partnerships with deep mutual respect and encouragement. Don't chase what's popular or who will make you look good. That won't last. Look for equality and see yourself as worthy. Ask yourself, who would I be without this dynamic person situation? Your alignment task is to open your eyes and choose another way. Belong to yourself and align with the great goddess pulsing through your heart and the whole world. She is the one with the real power. AKA, you the one with the real power. Queen of Wands. Yeah, kind of perfect cards, actually. All right, guys. Strong reading, powerful reading. I hope that it really helped you guys out. I hope you guys have a really good couple of days and have a really good night. Don't forget to check out the links below for Patreon and Vimeo. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Namaste.